Good morning, folks. Let me make this as short as I can. And I don't lie. I don't lie. I went to Shahrukh Khan's house in October 2009. Jermaine Jackson, Michael Jackson's closest brother, had come to make a video with Adnan Bhai, and they released it in 2009. Let's go to Mumbai City. So anyway, so first Adnan Bhai had a dinner for Jermaine Jackson, very nice, of course, lavish, of course. Then a few days later, Shahrukh Khan had a party, dinner, party, whatever, for Jermaine Jackson, and a lot of people were invited also. Fine. The point is, I went there also, and I wasn't introduced to Shahrukh now officially. I mean, I entered, we came inside. Shahrukh Khan's, he has like a white mansion there, and to have a house in Mumbai is a big deal. Anyways, so we came in. Suddenly, after a while, Shahrukh Khan enters with a few family members, maybe some kids, and he was wearing tracksuit and some sports shoes. In fact, he was quite casual. Fine, that's fine. The point I'm coming to is his humility, and I don't lie. Of course, maybe people have complained that they met him in London and he was showing attitude. I'm sure, I don't know about that. I'm talking about my own first-hand experience. So anyways, to cut a long story short, I suddenly saw Shahrukh Khan in his dining room, and he was on his knees, literally, talking to Neetu Singh. Neetu Singh, she's a very famous, successful actress, maybe a little retired now. She's the wife of Rishi Kapoor and the mother of the sensation Ranbir Kapoor. And what else? And she came in the immortal Diwar movie, Amitabh's Diwar movie, which came in 1975. She was in that song with Shashi Kapoor. Keh doon tumhe ya chup rahun. Anyways, that's not the point. Point is, Shahrukh Khan was talking to Neetu Singh, and I suddenly just walked up to him out of the blue, literally. And I have a friend. I had a friend. I still have a friend back home called Fatima. And she was a big fan, and she suddenly found out that I was going to his house. And she said, "Can I please talk to him?" I said, I don't know about that. But anyways, my phone was with me. I suddenly called her, and I said, "Okay, let's just do this." I walked up to Shahrukh Khan, literally. And he was on his knees having a conversation with Neetu Singh. I said, "Shahrukh ji," whatever I said, "Would you mind? There's a friend of mine." Now, as I said, I wasn't officially introduced to him as yet. Okay, he must have guessed this is Adnan Sami's brother. We look alike, everything. So I suddenly walked up and I said, I have a huge fan of yours back in Pakistan. Would you mind talking just to say hello to her? Believe me, no attitude. He took the phone right away. If he wanted, he could have said, not right now. I'm just a little busy. Come back later after 5 minutes. Or he could have just said, "No, I'm sorry. I don't do this." Whatever. People can do that stuff. He just took the phone. He talked to her for 5 minutes, and he even said to her, "Next time you come to London, I still remember that. I have an apartment. You must visit me." He has some lavish apartment there, whatever. The point is, the point of this talk is the humility. You can become a champion, then you have to maintain it. You can become a superstar, then you have to maintain it. And that, as far as I know, you have to be humble. And that is what God likes. That's what, as far as I know, Michael Jackson had also. At least he did. So now this, and then Fatma gave the phone to her mother, in fact, and then the mother suddenly talked. I said, "Neetu ji, would you mind just saying hello to her mother? She's a fan also." Neetu Singh took the phone with a smile, and she asked the name. "What's her name?" I said the name. She said, "How are you?" They said this, that, the other, and that made their night. Fatma and her mother home must have given a small party. So, oh my God, we talked to Shahrukh, we talked to this. It's these little things which I believe God likes, and that's why these people go the distance. Now, and then I went to Shilpa Shetty, the one who was in Dhadkan, kaun sa gana usme, Dil ne ye kaha hai dil se, which came in year 2000, Muhabbat ho gayi hai tumse. She's also a big actress in her own right. I just walked up to her suddenly. I said, "Would you mind talking to Fatima?" Again, no issue. Yeah, sure. 2 minutes. How are you? Fine. Fan. Over and out. This, I'm sorry to say, versus, I don't want to get into India, Pakistan, but some people back home, when they get a 4-day fame, suddenly they go from here to here, and that's when the game gets over. I know I will not quote people. I'll just make it very short. When I met Imran Khan at the airport VIP, my brother was coming. I have the picture on Facebook even on my desktop. He was okay. He was not rude. He was okay. I said I'm Dan Sami's brother. He's like, okay, fine. कोई बात नहीं. Then I met him, Imran Khan, at Tuscany, and I'm sorry, my brother even said, he was maybe he was tired. I took a picture with him again, and he didn't even stand up. Not that he should stand up for me, but they said why he just kept standing. I had to bend over Imran Khan. I'm not a huge cricket fan as it is. Anyways, forget it. I'm just doing comparisons. I'm not saying that he's arrogant or whatever. I met the other very big hero of, I'm not into cricket as it is, but if people know me, who know me, know I'm into Jangi, Jan Sher, and I'm whatever. I met Shahid Afridi 4 years ago. It's on my Facebook. Maybe it's in my desktop picture too. Now, it was only him and me in the gym of Serena Hotel, Mesha, and I just, I said, okay, it's him, so let me just have a picture, So I just walked up and said, would you mind if I have a picture? I'm crazy about Facebook and, updating my status. And there was nobody else, hardly anybody else. Yet to my corner, if there were 10 fans waiting in line. Shahid Afridi said to me, wait now, let me finish my workout, and then you can take a picture. No smile, nothing. I was like, whatever. Okay, fine. So I did wait. So then we took a picture. But after half an hour wait, now as I said, he's not Jangi, Jan Sher. Jan Sher is very sweet to me. Second example. Chalo, I'm just saying. Third example, I was going in the morning around 6 a.m. again to Serena Hotel in the lift towards the gym. Suddenly the back door opens and I see Wasim Akram walk in. 6 a.m. in the morning. He's in a suit. Maybe he's going to the airport. Alone. And I mean, I'll say it again, I'm not crazy about cricket, but Wasim Akram, he's Wasim Akram, So I said, how are you? My uncle is a friend of yours. My uncle, and I named the uncle, and I'm also Dan Sami's brother. And I'm not that I'm showing off, but, I'm just, so just he has a bit of a reference. And I'm telling you, he hardly even looked at me. He just walked through like, okay, fine. Maybe he was busy. But then you see these people come on TV and they're all smiles and they're all... anyways, this was my personal experience. May God forgive me if I'm talking anything, but this is the exact thing that happened. Shahrukh Khan was on the feet, knees. He had no ego issues, and that's how these people maintain it, as far as I know. But people who get the 4-day fame suddenly forget who they are. They're from here, they're there, and God forbid, that's when the game gets over. When sooner or later. Arrogance will, as far as God doesn't like, that goes for all of us. And be as humble as you can. And remember, Bruce Lee's quote or whatever it was, simplicity is the highest sophistication. Thank you, folks. The video's become long. Lots of love. Thank you. Over and out.